Here is a comprehensive exploration of what happens mentally, emotionally, physically, and even spiritually when you embrace stillness. In a world that glorifies speed, productivity, and noise, the act of embracing stillness can feel revolutionary. It's not about doing nothing. It's about creating the space to simply be. When you intentionally step away from the constant barrage of stimuli, a remarkable series of transformations begins to unfold. Think of your mind like a shaken snow globe. In the rush of daily life, the flakes are constantly swirling, making it impossible to see the scene within. Stillness is the act of setting the globe down. At first, it's chaotic, but slowly, inevitably, the flakes settle and clarity emerges. Here's what happens when you embrace that process. 1. Mentally, your mind reboots and refocuses. Clarity cuts through the noise. The constant stream of information, decisions, and worries creates mental clutter. Stillness acts as a defrag for your brain. By quieting the external input, you allow your thoughts to settle. This separation helps you distinguish between urgent anxieties and genuine priorities. Problems that seemed insurmountable often reveal simple solutions when viewed from a place of calm. Focus becomes a superpower. Our attention is our most valuable currency, and modern life is designed to steal it. Stillness trains your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for concentration and decision-making. Like a muscle, the more you practice focusing in silence, the stronger your ability to concentrate becomes amidst chaos. Creativity and insight flourish. Aha! Moments rarely happen when you're forcing them. They arrive in the shower, on a quiet walk, or while staring out a window. Stillness allows your brain to enter a state of diffuse thinking, where it can make novel connections between disparate ideas. It's in the quiet spaces that the whispers of inspiration can finally be heard. 2. Emotionally, you build resilience and self-awareness. You move from reacting to responding. Stillness creates a crucial pause between the trigger, stimulus, and your reaction. In that tiny space lies the power to choose. Instead of an immediate knee-jerk emotional outburst, you gain capacity to observe the feeling, understand its source, and respond with intention and wisdom. This is the foundation of emotional intelligence. You become comfortable with your own company. Many people fear being alone with their thoughts. When you first embrace stillness, you may be confronted by uncomfortable emotions, anxiety, boredom, regret, or sadness. This is a normal and necessary part of the process. By sitting with these feelings without judgment, you learn that they are transient. They don't define you. Over time, this builds deep self-trust and reduces the need for external validation or distraction. Compassion deepens for yourself and others as you become a gentle observer of your own internal world. You recognize your own struggles and imperfections. This cultivates self-compassion. This understanding naturally extends to others. You begin to see their actions not just as provocations, but as expressions of their own internal state. 3. Physically, your body finds its natural rhythm. The stress cycle is interrupted. Stillness activates the parasympathetic nervous system, your body's rest and digest mode. This is a direct antidote to the fight or flight response. Cortisol levels drop. The primary stress hormone decreases, reducing its harmful long-term effects. Blood pressure lowers. Your heart doesn't have to work as hard. Heart rate variability, HRV, improves, a sign of a healthy, adaptable nervous system. Sleep quality improves. A mind that has practiced stillness during the day is less likely to be racing at night. By discharging mental and emotional tension, you prepare your body for deeper, more restorative sleep. You reconnect with your body signals. In the rush of life, we often ignore our body's subtle cues. The tension in our shoulders, the shallow breathing, the pangs of hunger or thirst. Stillness allows you to listen again. This mindful awareness can lead to better health choices as you start to honor what your body truly needs. 4. Spiritually, you connect to something deeper. You hear your inner voice. Beyond the chatter of the ego and the demand of the world is a quieter, more intuitive wisdom. Stillness allows this voice, your intuition or your sense of purpose, to emerge. It's where you find clarity on life's big questions. What do I truly want? Am I on the right path? What matters most? You experience a sense of oneness. By quieting the noise of your individual identity, you can begin to feel a connection to the world around you, to nature, to others, to the universe itself. This sense of interconnectedness can be profoundly peaceful and can diminish feelings of isolation. You find peace in the present moment. Ultimately, stillness anchors you in the now. The past is memory, and the future is imagination. Life is only ever happening in this present moment. By practicing being still, you train yourself to inhabit the now more fully, finding joy and contentment in simple existence rather than constantly striving for the next thing. The uncomfortable truth about stillness. Embracing stillness is not always blissful. At first, it can be intensely uncomfortable. The silence can feel deafening, and the thoughts that surface may be the very ones you've been running from. This is not a sign of failure. It's a sign that the process is working. The discomfort is the friction of your mind and body slowing down from an unsustainable speed. How to start embracing stillness. You don't need to go on a week-long silent retreat. You can integrate stillness into your life today. The 3-breath pause. Several times a day, simply stop what you're doing and take 3 slow, deliberate breaths. Mindful mornings. Before grabbing your phone, spend 5 minutes sitting in silence, perhaps with a cup of tea, just noticing the world waking up. Scheduled silence. Put 15 minutes of do nothing time into your calendar. No phone, no book, no TV. Just sit, nature bathing. Sit in a park or go for a slow walk without headphones. Let the sounds and sights of nature be your focus. In conclusion, when you embrace stillness, you are not stopping your life. You are creating the conditions for it to become richer, clearer, and more meaningful. The world won't stop for you, but you can stop for the world. And in that pause, you will find everything.